Hi there, signs of Virgo. This is Kim here to do a reading for you for your next 48 hours. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing. I'm not doing private readings anymore, but I am offering free readings for like one question or a Celtic cross spread. And eventually I get to them all, doing a little bit each day. So just email and the response you get from me will just be your video link. My gift for subscribing, hey, and for liking. Let's give it a cheers for the likers. All right. The Muse Tarot here. Let's find some messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. What you got? Okay, bottom of the deck I have the Page of Wands. Page of Inspiration, Page of Wands. There's two cats on here, so there's definitely some kind of connection with your animals, with what they're thinking, possibly. Like, it might be more of a, like, you have a knowing a little bit better for animals or animals around you, knowing what they need more than ever. Oh, good. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. Beautiful. Ta-da. You need to have more faith that your Ten of Materials, or like your Pentacles, your financial stability, your gain, your family's comfort, like all of that, you've got to be have a little bit more faith that everybody can kind of pull together and want this for everybody else. It truly takes that. It takes somebody else and you, the conjoined thought of I hope this person does good. That's all it is a kind or sincere word or thought. Truly makes all the difference. So majorly I see you're not stepping into your power, so I say that's good because you're realizing that. You're realizing how much more power you have that you're not using at this time, and that you haven't been using. So that's being highlighted to you to use, so that there's something that you can create that's yours and just yours. And they're saying to use the conflict around you, or the differences and opinions. They say fight till you get what you're wanting. Like, do anything here, because this is a disappointing time that is here to be your fuel, to help you awake. It's to help you awaken to your truth, to see how great you really are, so that you can kind of prove it to yourself by what you're doing. Ava, it's my daughter. All right. So, 20, awakening. The Judgment card is, yeah, something's waking you up. Knight of Cups in reverse, to what's keeping you stuck. Why are you getting so tired but yet running in place? So we're getting nowhere, but we're getting tired. What does that tell you? That you can still feel like you're getting somewhere and be getting nowhere. And it's time to awaken to what direction you need to move forward to get out of that. And I believe you'll be less tired each day when you finally figure out what's making this turn. So, number 9, the Hermit. The Hermit is, wow, that's nice, because this is the heart of the matter in my readings. This is a Celtic cross, basically. This is the situation. So the situation is that we're not moving. In a sense, we feel stuck. It's clearly because you don't realize the Empress energy is yours. That energy is there. Because it's in the reverse, it's telling me to tell you, hey, use this. You're not using it. What the crap? That's what that's telling us. So the Six of Voices, I'm going to go to the past last. I don't know why, but I'm going to. I'm visiting that last. Sometimes that's the last to change. Okay, so the Six of Voices is you really imagining like a different way of thinking, a shift in perspective that actually wakens you to some kind of truth that you'll be like, oh, that's why. Oh, I didn't do that out of anger. I really did that out of whatever. Awaken to your already innate Empress, loving, caring person that you are. You have the Emperor here in the past. It's really coming across as a collective message of there was a time and a place to make things maybe aggressive feeling, or there was a place for that. Like, there is a place for that, the opposite of that, but you have to tap into it. So there's a little bit of, I want to pull from this energy still, action, 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 when it's saying, okay, yeah, now that you've got this under your belt, this masculine type energy, use the feminine energy to its best now. So you have to be willing. You can know how to do everything, but if you can't be willing to receive it, then of course you just won't receive it. And sometimes that's an unconscious thing that we do, and that's why it's good to heal your emotions, because you really don't want to get stuck on emotions. When you're getting stuck on a memory that keeps coming up, especially if it's a painful memory, it's being asked to be looked at a little bit closer. And when you look at it a little bit closer, you go inside with this hermit energy, you get introspective. And this is at the heart of the matter, is that you need to figure out that you have this huge light inside you, that yes, like, stories are true. People try to dim your light. I don't know why. Sometimes they do. Most of the time, I would like to think that most of the time they're wishing for the best for everyone else. That's what will bring about some change. And the number 9 here, the Hermit, is really finding that source of light and inspiration that was always in you, maybe not pointed out as much as it should be, but it was always in you. And then last but not least, what you're thinking about. Of course it's not least. So you're going to get good news here on the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands is the good news card. It's the start of some kind of new passionate something other with your life. This energy is what needs to be worked on. Receiving more of the Empress, your own power energy, and having a little bit more faith that the 10 of Materials, 10 of Pentacles, this wealth is made for you. It's made for everyone, and it's definitely here. It's your birthright. So claim it. It can be beautiful. It can all be beautiful. All of this. Alright, so let's pull some fairy dust for you too. I'm not going to get hung up on any of these things. I did use this card as Awakening instead of Judgment, because sometimes that word gets confusing, actually. But Awakening is not confusing, because it's kind of like not going bad or good. It's neutral. It's clearing, in a sense. It's clearing energy that you've gained something from, and there's no need to experience that energy again if you don't want to. And if you do want to, then ask yourself why. Because there's even a loving answer for that too, I promise. Yay! You're on the right path. I think that's a really good message to hear. It's nice when somebody tells you you're on the right path. Your path is always what you're on. So I wouldn't ever listen to anybody that says, well, you went wrong here. No, you didn't. You learned and you grew, and that was your path. There was a reason for you being exactly how you are. There's some kind of compassion that came from it. There's some kind of new love that you now have to share with others just by thinking of it. Truly, just by thinking of it. So you're on the right path. The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. Yay. Yay. Even though it doesn't feel like it all the time. And even though something is challenging you to find the real magic inside of you, that's okay. That's sometimes it's what we need. Medicine, veggies, and fruit from yellow to blue, like medicine, they're good for you. I have practice. After a while, you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. And then here we go. The ultimate goal. You have to find that peace within. It's the kingdom of heaven within, let's say. That is your peace. That is your state of mind. That is what that place is. And you can have it at any time. So, peace. Friends and family and those who care. Peace is yours today to share. Yeah, when you share a little bit of your peace with somebody else, I mean, that is heaven, isn't it? All right, so that's what I've got for you guys. Sending you much love and light. Remember, you're always appreciated. And, yeah, that's all I got. Thanks. Bye.